like this.
He should be able to get at least one here. It doesn't quite connect the headshot, though. It has to fall back.
I'm surprised he gets away with that. The Xbox smoke actually allows it. They couldn't continue to fire into him. Once more, accompanied by a flash in which he read that. He's got the wide side of the smoke, which means he's got Stewie. Somehow they overlooked that position. Didn't anticipate it at all. And Chris J and Oscar come to blows on Catwalk with Tarek and Fallen successfully for Mouse Sports. They'll now be up 5-0. Wow. Snacks and Rops. Was that a team ace? It was. All 5 players getting a kill. Matchup today. He's going to try and take the helm through the middle. Cap in the smoke. Sonny gets one. Fallen trades it back. It's further, goes down. Bomb drop temporarily. They'll recover that. Fallen to do so. And Cold still wants to lead off. Shadow shows. Rops can't find the angle. Great entrance from Stewie as well. Toward B. Remember, B and Stewie. 6K, as it were, in Brazil. That was pretty insane.
And from MIBR. There we go. Clean sweep. No one really fighting back at all on the Mouse Sports side. Yeah, good smoke from Snacks. Like we said, he likes to play up close and personal here, but he might find himself in a spot of bother. Hasn't been his best in the fragging department recently, and it won't get any better just yet.
Potential to get flashed through when the bomb plant does occur. Nade up to weaken Stewie, but as nades work in CSGO, it lands beside the box. There's the flash and the take from Sonny. He's traded out immediately by Tarek, who holds off the car, and that is the signaling for save on the Mouse Sports side, as Chris J wants to keep
the action. See who would try and push down and flash through and get a kill. Maybe even suggest it is a fake. Then smoke it again, go through together.
So far, nothing to be found, but Fallen gets down, after which they gave up the position, and Oscar was looking up middle instead of down below where he should have been. So MIBR finding the opening pick here after it was dropped. Chris J was spotted. He's aware of that now as they fire back in, and Fallen standing by once again, rotating all the way from under. Get through the door and get away with it.
So much time, such an advantage for MIBR. It would take an absolutely monstrous performance from the 2 players that aren't necessarily associated with the AWP on this team. Snacks definitely capable, as he's demonstrating right now. This is much better. Looking for his 3rd right now. There is a gap as well. coldzera knows it. He hits the 3rd shot, doesn't get the kill. It's right in the kneecap there. So at least they do cross towards the site, and somehow, no say in the situation here, will be taken down eventually. It would take something absolutely wonderful here. Sonny will finish things off. It's Snacks to save the day.
A 2-op setup toward the end of the round, and it's pulled back by Mouse Sports. 4-2-2. Oscar holding the wall as Tarek tried to go very quick.
They have got the smokes to cross as well as the flash. It's a commitment. Snacks with the incendiary. Doesn't actually...
Yeah, not far enough. I don't think any of it went through. Got extinguished on detonation. Stewie does get down Oscar as a result of crossing over, and Oscar was not ready for the position. Sonny wants to retake from long, but caught with a nade out, not ready for the gun from above at Goose. Together they converge. Stewie's able to take down Chris J. Even still, Cold was on top of the site. And it's Rops to try and stay alive. 1 versus 4. No op being carried over this time, and I don't even think that M4 will make it. As Cold confirms, it's now 4-3.
Great year for him, don't get me wrong. I think he's a fantastic player, as he does find the first kill there. Stewie will go down first, and Oscar wanted a little bit more, but coldzera, he's smarter by the looks of things. 2 kills for him, very fast reactions, great aim. Snacks can't replicate it, and now a 4 versus 2.
Oh no, he's low on HP. Oh, he's just barely gonna get out of that. He's forced forward. He has to fight. Cold has 10 and nearly gets taken down by his teammate.
MIBR cool one. It's one of the few maps where double AWPs are actually quite viable. You've also got the gap opportunity at the very start. Can just walk in and overwhelm the CTs on the other side, especially if they jump up like that and offer themselves up. Fallen plucks Chris J out of the air as he tried to get towards the platform. That could be the round in itself, because they have no real say in this. Look at the utility, or the lack thereof, of the CTs map. They can't really justify a retake here with just 1 kit and 1 smoke, 1 flash. I think
4 is going to be set. It'll go 6-4. But what we don't know is how many guns will make it that far. As Fur's taken down by Sonny, waiting on the ramp. No one else really that close as of yet to take guns away, but Cold getting aggressive with the op, gets tagged and dropped.
Enigmatic maps. It's really difficult to say what the rules are. Anything goes, really. It's a real brawl. And there is going to be presence there. They want to challenge him here.
Oh, that's...
Okay.
Your reaction was great. Oscar just absolutely obliterates Cold.
Okay, well, I really built that up in a horrible way.
Well, you know what? It just showcased the other side of the tale.
Yeah.
Sonny gets Fur, who went aggressive on Catwalk, and he makes amends on Tarek as well, because 2 players in that direction with the aggression ups, and Stewie left alive. Molotov goes out. Sonny's tagged by it, has to go forward, but Chris just barely gets an angle to catch out Fallen. Round should, okay, careful. still go the way of Mouse Sports, bringing us back within one as Stewie was spotting Sunny, but is spotted in turn, and Chris comes over to do the deed instead.
Called out the handle. Smoke in front of him now as well. He's done for.
Yep. Somehow the smoke.
What?
Okay, I thought he hit that too. Sunny keeps him alive. The smoke's going to actually give him a bit of a chance here. It's still behind him. There's a timer on the play. He gets actually caught out by Fallen in the end. I thought if he waited and watched long, he might get the shot, and so they will do.
There we have it. MIBR to go for this pick. Let's see if it works out for him. He gets his head blown off by Oscar. Let's have a look. There it is. That's what we were looking for. You flash over, use that spawn, and he's actually going to boost Tarek up here. That's a great little spot just to hold up and wait for any sort of reaction. Let them down if he can. Sick flash from Chris, but couldn't quite convert it.
No, couldn't. Fallen, fight that I said they could avoid catastrophe and actually keep some money in their favor, is now struggling tremendously because it snacks on a site on the ramp that has to hold off everyone heading that direction. Tarek comes out from long before there's really anything that could be done in the position of Snacks, and Rops is on the run.
Well, not really much he can do with this one, I'm afraid. He will get at least one nice kill there towards the tunnels. That's Stewie going down.
I can relate.
Tarek, indeed. And looks like Tarek might be able to take him down here. A missed no-scope will confirm it. Money in the proverbial bin now. That has to be an eco for the last round.
Good find from Oscar, considering they were waiting for that position the whole time.
Well, here we go. Recovery mode for MIBR. To the start, remember. Got caught crossing over to that pit. Now best off to staying in it. Only show his head. Actually opts to stand in the open. Interesting decision with that one. Maybe caught in transition. Oscar with flames around him and knows his presence towards long. Perfect flash, but the teamwork's actually looking really good for MIBR. They're not making many mistakes here.
Very tricky position for Oscar to play without anyone to support that. If he doesn't have anyone behind him. Jump shot Chris twice, not likely. Fallen ready for it. And Cold already out toward long. The positions fall apart. Oscar had nowhere to hide, nothing to really work with. It's Rops, young superstar, Estonian, who's now dead.
I think he's the youngest player in the tournament. He will survive for now. 5 versus 5 at the moment, but not for long. Fallens are great today, and they will commit towards A. Cold's errors there, though. Looking to block off heads. Doesn't have to with a low HP player coming in first. Trying to bait in Tarek, who sat towards the Goose. He might not even get opportunity here, Matt. Cold's errors taking every single kill for himself. Tarek gets a little slice of the action towards the end.
From it at this point with the MP9. I think he was a little bit discombobulated. He got shot, and I think he just responded. He got shot, and he didn't know where it was from, so I'll just hold mouse one and hope for the best.
This could fall apart.
Oh, that certainly could make it fall apart. Fur going to nade himself down to 84 as he wants to get back up into the window. Bomb already planted. Thankfully, Fallen's going to take some ground in the tunnels. That will segregate the players of Mouse Sports inside of the site because they now have to watch both sides as Romps nearly gives himself up. But he'll go with Chris Jake. They both had position to peek. Fur down, Tarek the next in line, and they're going to push out. Forget tunnels. Let's take everyone at middle. Let's get their weapons and then turn around. All we need is one player inside of the site to get the information. That's Rops, and they have to be careful not to lose him because then they're locked out at their own window. Rops gets one. They know exactly where Cold is. He's doing everything in his power to win this round. He does have a kit, but he's got no life. Oscar gets it, and we go 11-6. Good round from Mouse Sports.
It's getting a little bit interesting now. If he can tag one more, he has softened them up significantly for the CZs and Deagles.
Tarek trying to find better positioning so as not to be too close for comfort when they get onto the ramp. He's got Cold alongside him. Good find from Tarek. Exactly that reasoning as he drops the bomb out of the hands of Snacks. It's on the ledge. I don't quite know if Tarek can see it from his position or not, but it means they've got to re-grab it. Cold, good position as Tarek did the earlier damage. He's able to collect on the Deagle. Headshot either way. Rops finally gets a kill in return. That will now allow for the plant. It's still a man advantage on the MIBR side. Okay. Problem is that they haven't picked up weapons. Fallen from down below with a CZ. This is not looking comfortable at all. 12 HP and 32 to try and hold off a retake of 4 players. They aren't going to flow into the site collectively and try and overwhelm, but Rops has now got problems. He's got to watch both angles, and Tarek and Fallen looking perfect.
All around. Flashed here. Shouldn't just get a clean shot. There it is. The flash comes through, but he has got a teammate there baited in as well. This could be fantastic. Coldzera looking for multiple kills here. My goodness, he's got them, and the bomb is down. Cut off as well by the incendiary. Coldzera knows the bomb's there. It comes up on the radar once you kill the player with the bomb. And at this point, I don't see a way where MIBR lose this round.
Play with Cold to just get aggressive and make sure he gets a further kill to confirm they're getting nowhere near that bomb. Rops down the last alive, 1 versus 4. Low HP enough on Tarek. Problem is that he has to find it. Tarek does. Very quick reactions. Not at all ready for Fur to be
required. I don't think this is done just yet. We'll see. sometimes these are the rounds that really work out for you. Get a Mac 10, he rushed long, get your head blown off. Not what I was expecting there. The bomb goes down. coldzera has played like an absolute savage in this particular outing. Really has looked good. 4 versus 2. I think we're coming to our logical conclusion. Perhaps not. Rops does pull one back. That's coldzera taken care of. They're going to head towards B, and that's currently open.
Well, so far, no such luck. They're trying to go either side of the box to find him, but he's figured that out. Got the one on Oscar down. Game done. Stewie confirms it with 2 Ks. And it's 16-6 for MIBR.